None of this really matters, right? Can be edited out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me when.
Let's just go over it real quick. So we're going to do what we played over the week, and pretty much you're going to lead it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
What's up, everyone? This is... fuck. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Background Buzz Podcast, Episode 2, Part 1. This is the segment where we talk about what we're playing throughout the week. For episodes, for Part 2 and 3, where we talk about some news during the week, and our segment called Shooting the Shit, where we just talk about whatever we want. Look for those videos on Thursdays and Saturdays, and this will obviously post on Tuesday. I'm Steve.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You're assuming people know that already?
No, well, because they'll be watching this on Tuesday.
Okay, cool. So, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right, guys.
No, but I don't know when they could be watching this video. They could be watching it months later.
That's true. So, my name is Wilson.
All right. What have you been playing, Wilson?
What have I been playing? Well, I didn't play anything this week. Busy week. Haven't
you been playing Arkham Asylum?
I've been continuing to do so. So anyway, an update for if anyone cares. I've been trying to 100% this game.
How's that going?
I'm at 89%.
That's good. What percent are you at when you beat the game? You know.
What do you mean, like, where am I? I haven't beaten the game yet.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, so
I
leave the final storyline, trying to get all the riddles. But at this point, I'm sort of feeling what you were telling me. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of trying to look for every single riddle. I just want to move on to another game.
But can't you do like a wiki or like a fact to find the riddle? Or are you actually like looking for the riddles yourself?
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Okay, fine.
No, actually, I will, but at first I want to see if I can do it for myself.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty much an update for me. Not really exciting. But I heard you had an exciting week, and I really want to hear what you have to say.
Well, no, I mean, not that exciting. I've been replaying The Witcher 3.
Are you playing it?
Yeah, it's an old game, but it's still my favorite game of this generation. So I've been actually replaying it for maybe a month now. It's a long game.
You mean like you restarted the
campaign? Yeah.
The campaign.
Yeah.
Isn't that a long game?
It's like over 100 hours, especially if you add all.
You have time to kill.
I got time to burn, motherfucker.
This is a guy who refuses to give new TV shows a chance because he's like, it's not up to the quality of what I expect out of my entertainment. But you're willing to do 100 hours plus again.
Times two. But I think that speaks to the quality of The Witcher 2. The Witcher 3. Right. No, but so I've been doing that. That's obviously great. That's why I'm replaying it.
Okay.
But I've also started playing Madden 18.
Oh, wow.
So have you ever played a Madden game?
Have I ever played a Madden game? No, I was more of a FIFA guy.
Yeah, because you like soccer.
I'm a FIFA guy. But I've dabbled. Never really understood the rules and always lost. But
of football,
sports in general.
But apparently FIFA, you don't know the rules.
It's simple, right? You press X, you pass. You press square to put it in the net.
No, but do you know the rules of
You know what always confused me about Madden games?
Yeah.
Every time you're about to make a play, they give you these options of like
what plays to select.
Yeah, what plays, and I'm like, I don't know.
That's true, and I feel like if you don't understand football, even if you do understand football, like play calling is very complicated. It's even complicated for like professional coaches.
Yeah, I just pick the one that kind of looks like what I have in mind, and I go for it. But I've never played one.
Madden 18, I think they had this for a while, but they do like suggestions. Like the game will suggest, like given your situation, like what down it is, how many yards you're away from first down, what play you should run, and they'll give you like a few options. Like if you want to run, we suggest this. If you want to pass, we should suggest this.
Do they give you an option to inflate the balls a little extra so like you have a winning edge over the other team?
That's in the DLC.
Awesome. I'll pay for that expansion pack.
Paywall.
But
you get it. You get it through a loot box.
Just want to make more money out of us. Just to give us that real experience.
Yeah, I want the real NFL experience.
Is there a Sandusky edition? No.
Only in the PC version.
Okay. All right. So how is Madden?
So, I'll tell you what, I've only played one game. As soon as you start the game, the cool thing about PS4 is maybe Xbox too, I don't know, but while the game is downloading, you could actually start playing it because it'll download a portion of it and let you play that portion.
Is that a new feature or?
It's definitely new for the PS4. The PS3 didn't do that, but I'm not.
Is that a recent thing? Or
I'm not sure if it's recent.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
So when I started playing it, I don't think I downloaded the story mode yet, so I'll probably talk more about that next week.
Okay.
But they just threw you into the last Super Bowl, the Patriots versus the Falcons. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, so I was playing at the Falcons. I lost to the NPC to the game because
what a scrub.
No, this is the first Madden game I played in like 5-6 years. I'm rusty.
Hey, you don't have to prove anything to me, Steve. You don't have to. Your masculinity here is not online.
And I don't know. I think Madden. I think football is like very complicated. I think Madden because you have four receivers in any one given play. You have four receivers all running different routes. So you have to like pay attention to all of those guys, and then also your quarterback to make sure you're not getting sacked. I find like my mind and my eyes are all trying to go to many different directions, and you only have like 3 or 4 seconds to like pick someone you want to throw to before you get sacked. I used to be good at that, but I think it's something you have to like definitely work on.
Yeah, it makes sense. Your back needs to the game.
Yeah.
You had mentioned to me, before we started the podcast, that you were really interested in the story mode.
Yeah, it's new. It's new for this year. I guess you play as this quarterback in this college town from Texas, I believe, and you just work his way up from college from high school to college to the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's set up like a telltale story where like you make the decisions, and I think there's different endings depending on what you do.
Do you start out with the high school girlfriend and then move on forward? And as you gain money and fame, do you have the option to mess around with some of your fans?
So I think you start off with like a. I don't know.
No? Well, that would be good. That'd make it more realistic.
Yeah, more realistic.
So, have you played the story mode?
Once you join the NFL, you get the option for the model wife.
Yeah, you get the model. You upgrade the house, the wife, the kids, and you actually, that would make it a lot more interesting. But have you played the story mode?
No, because I told you it was still downloading while I was playing it.
Oh, so you've only played?
I only played the one game. I played Super Bowl, whatever the last one was. Lost miserably. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna try to get better at it.
I had mentioned to you that like it reminded me of like those wrestling games I used to play when I was younger.
The story mode?
Yeah, the story mode. So you start off with a character and you sort of build your way up to WrestleMania.
Okay.
And the Super Bowl is kind of like the WrestleMania, or the WrestleMania is sort of the Super Bowl of that sport.
Yeah.
And is that sort of what it is? Like you start from the bottom.
Now you're here.
Dude. That'd be great if they play Drake once you get to the
All I know about the story mode is what I've read on like IGN and news. I can't really speak to it because I haven't played it. But yeah, I think it's what it is.
Okay.
It's interesting that it's set up as a Telltale style game.
Yeah.
Where like it's not like I think there are segments where you do play football, but most of the game is just like an interactive story and you're making the decisions.
That's really cool.
Which it's really cool and like totally not what Madden normally is. So and like, that's kind of why I bought it this year.
Interesting. And you have yet to play that, so maybe next week you'll give us an update on that.
Yeah, next week. Also, I downloaded the new, what is it, Harvest Moon app on your iPhone. Apparently,
Harvest Moon app?
Are you familiar with Harvest Moon? It's like a Nintendo game. They used to make it
I'm familiar with Blue Moon.
Blue Moon?
Yeah.
Very, very similar concept.
Okay. All right.
No, but it's like this Nintendo game where you're like, I played one game back when I had a GameCube. You're like a farmer, but everyone is animals, and it's sort of like real time where you plant you might like plant like an apple tree, but you'll have to come back and water it in 3 hours. But these are like real life hours, so like you would have to like keep track of time, come back 3 hours later, and like water your plant.
So if you're in the middle of a big meeting at work or you're doing something really important.
Sorry, guys, I have to go home, turn on my GameCube, water my apple tree, and then come back.
So you can only access it through the console? There's no app?
No, those were like the original Harvest Moon game. That's why I think this game is it's like meant for mobile because, you can check it throughout the day.
Okay, gotcha. That sounds cool.
But I just downloaded it. Again, I didn't play it.
You didn't play it? I don't know how it would feel like every 3 hours I get a notification like, you gotta water your fake apple tree.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think that's the crux of a lot of games like that. Like they make it so that you have to keep checking in. Yeah. And I think that keeps people engaged.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember I briefly played Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans? No, I see the commercials. It's big apparently.
It's huge, and I played it for a while, and it's fun. But at a certain point, you have to dedicate your life to it, or
your entire life.
Your entire life. I had coworkers that would play during work.
Like, promise them your newborn child.
I mean, give a kidney. Who knows? It's
just the one, though. Don't we have two?
You're right.
So what's the big deal?
That's the mind. That's the mind.
I feel like you're being unreasonable.
And you can always make another baby.
Right? Come on.
So, come on, guys.
Easily, actually.
Come on, game on. So yeah, that sounds great. You had a good week.
Good week.
Yeah. So I think that was it for this episode, right?
Yeah, that's it for this part. This is gonna go up on Tuesday, like I said. Part 2 is we'll go through the news of the week that will go up on every Thursday. Part 3 is shooting the shit. That's just a random topic we talk about throughout the week. That'll go up on Saturdays. Yeah. And if you like this video, check out the other ones, like and subscribe, tell your friends. Until next time, keep the buzz going.
Later.